3, 2. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to say 3, 2, 1? Can you spice
It's okay.
that?
We already counted in. I can splice it, but it's fine.
Dang it. There's our cold open. Welcome back to another episode of Your Girls Need to Chat. I am Chelsea Fairborn.
And I'm Dalen Dove.
And we are diving into our algorithms this week. And what's so fun with that is it's kind of a choose your own adventure. You just don't really know what you're going to find. But we have some strong, consistent contenders that we're looping in.
And mine is vastly different from Chelsea's. Most of the time when she tells me what's going on with hers, I'm like, sorry, what? Who? That's on the internet? Yeah.
Yes, that does make it sound a little weird. I will just say it's quite niche. We soft teased Chinese baddie TikTok, so know that that's queued up. Best friend's getting liposuction in Mexico. That's another really relevant one. I just barely showed her the tiny truck gang that I really want a tiny truck, and I want all of my friends to own tiny trucks as well. Because why not?
I'm also on that tiny truck. I hope that is my Instagram now, because the tiny truck gang, if you haven't seen it, it's incredible.
They're so cute. You know what? Your wish is my command. Hopefully you can see this if you're watching on YouTube. Look at the little tiny trucks. They're
Look
so
how
cute.
cute
And of
they
course,
are.
it happens to be a Maverick in Utah. Maybe it's Vineyard. I'm not sure. But I really think
niche.
my life would improve exponentially with oh my gosh, it's so cute.
It's so cute. Where are you going to take it? It's only like $1,300. Where are you going to take it? What are you going to do?
Anywhere I want to go. I was
Yeah.
thinking about how fun it would be during the summer. Like if I'm going paddleboarding, I just throw my paddleboard in the back. It's kind of the equivalent maybe of a VW bus, but it's a tiny truck.
I support your dreams. I support
Next
them.
scene is me driving up American Fort Canyon with a tiny truck and my paddleboard blowing in the wind. Hopefully not blowing in the wind, actually. That thing needs to be anchored down. And then I can have a little picnic in the back of my tiny truck.
As you should. As you should. You could literally just yourself would fit back there with your little picnic.
It's at least a 2-seater. What are you talking about?
That looked teeny tiny.
Yeah, but there's still 2 people.
Okay.
2 small people.
Then I'll be there. I'm there with you.
Perfect. We
Okay.
can get it wrapped.
It's a date.
We can make Your Girls Need to Chat tiny truck.
It'll be so cute.
Oh my gosh,
okay.
we could go on tour.
That's it. The group
Okay.
chat. The group chat is chatting. Yes.
Coming to a city near you in a tiny truck.
Probably not too far, because I don't think they have that
I don't think
much.
the range is
the gas
good.
tank. Yeah, the gas tank can't be that big.
It has to be the equivalent of a Vespa. Are tiny trucks the new Vespa?
Yeah, they could be.
With more storage.
I mean,
I will say
hope it's on
in Japan,
everybody's algorithm now.
I hope so. I hope your phones are listening to this podcast.
You're welcome.
In Japan, that's what all the cars are.
Really?
They're
That
like-
teeny tiny?
They're teeny tiny mini. Well, we established this. Like I am larger than the average person in
Well, that's right.
Japan.
Okay.
And so they're catering to that. And like all of even at the ski resorts, I'm like, what are they doing to their tires? Are they chained? No, some of them weren't chained. They just had superior navigation, driving skills, all the things. Which then that just made me think of how much I love the F1 movie again, but I will stop that tangent. But I'm a Brad Pitt
We got to
stan.
move on from tiny trucks. We got to move on from
We
tiny
didn't expect this to take this much time, but oops, the audible was here.
We just go with the
how
flow
was-
here.
How was your weekend?
Oh my gosh. I was supposed to go to
Oh,
Phoenix. I was going to go lay in the sunshine. It's hard. We always talk about the duality of women, right? Like I was going to go live my best sun life, and then my 8-month-old started teething, and she was just upset, sad, fevering, just snot running down her face at all times. And I was just like, I'm not going to go sit in a hotel with this girl for 4 days as she's sad. So we
Yeah.
literally stayed home from our trip so that she could teeth.
Oh, dang
know.
it.
I know.
Well,
Which is, you know what? It's fine. I get it. Like I'm also just like kind of in that spot too where I'm like, I'm at peace with what this phase of life is because I know it's not
Yeah.
gonna last forever. But I will say now speaking of algorithm, my algorithm is now giving me like all these weird teething tricks. Like, did you know those long green onions? You literally put that sucker in the freezer and then you let your baby gnaw on a green onion. I saw this video and this baby immediately just like relaxes and just is gnawing on this green onion and it's really good. I even
Why?
looked it up. It has, anti-inflammatory properties, and then you
Okay.
put it in the freezer so it, like, soothes them as well, but it literally is like a natural teething thing for
So like a
babies,
natural
and
ibuprofen Motrin situation.
yeah, I mean, it's not gonna do anything for the fever, but,
Yeah.
like, the gum relief, it's
The
really good.
swelling or anything like
Mhm.
that.
Very, very homeopathic.
Huh. I almost
Yeah.
said I'll try that, but I don't really have any need
Please don't
to
eat a
I
raw
don't
onion. That's not gonna get us any
yeah,
further in the dating game also.
feels like it would be a bad play, but could
Maybe
make for a good
not.
story.
I don't even wanna try it, and I'm happily married.
Well, and it's probably the taste can't be that bad that it's going to affect them or make them not want to, right?
No, have you smelled baby food? It's all terrible. It's all
Well,
gross.
no.
She's used to gross stuff. She likes it. Anytime I try and give her
She
anything with
relishes it.
sugar, like I gave her some overnight oats, she thought it was disgusting. She was like, "Don't feed me this." I'm like, "Okay, well, here's your green beans
In
and kale." Mhm.
well,
She's on me.
My sister Courtney did Whole Foods with so like Theo never
Yeah,
had
she's a
baby
good
food.
mom. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's a good mom. She did the
she is
baby
a
led
first
weaning.
time mom.
It's
Yeah.
terrifying. Yeah. I
Yeah, I
tried
mean,
baby led weaning, and by the time she choked 3 times, I was like, "All right, back to purees."
yeah,
I
I
just
think I
I
mean that
can't.
made me so nervous. I remember
Mhm.
one of the first pictures she sent me of Theo, well, like they were starting that, is Theo just like gnawing on a piece of steak. No teeth
Mm.
in sight, just like
Mm-mm.
this gleeful child that's like, I don't know what this is, but I am loving it.
I'd
And
give Lola steak. It's like when you get
yeah,
the little bits, like eggs she
yeah,
always chokes on, or like I'll
yeah,
give her a cucumber and she'll pull too much off of it and then she's
yeah,
gagging and
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
running around the house like smacking her on the back. It's just a
It's a
lot.
little more stressful than it's worth.
Yeah,
Like,
and when
I
you
would
have
have been
other
stressed if I
children,
had to fully watch him or tend to him during that phase. Now he's mostly fine. Now you just have to, like, stop him from shoveling everything in his
now
mouth.
he's a fully functional little man. I love that. You had a very opposite weekend of my teething baby. Tell the people the good stuff. Tell them the exciting stuff.
I did have a work gala that I had to put together a foundation. I just combined foundation and fundraiser, a new
Mm,
word, foundation.
TM.
Foundation fundraiser, and it was awesome. It was so great. It was not glamorous on the weekend where like all of the final pieces come together, and I really had to lean into my former life as a broadcaster slash cutting video, and I had to put
Mhm.
together like these. We had a late confirmation for a guest that needed an intro video. And so I, 3 in the morning, I'm over here with talons as nails, more importantly, because I don't have a mouse. I just have a trackpad. So I'm like full hands, like trying to edit and cut things. And I'm like, I'm going to have carpal tunnel and hopefully this video syncs. And I'm like ripping videos off of YouTube. Don't cancel us, YouTube. I promise I paid for a video downloader.
Okay.
So anyway, once that happened, and it's always so fun. Like I've worked with a lot of these people or overlapped with them for like 10 plus years. And so it feels like a little mini like friend reunion. And then it's cool to raise a lot of money for a good cause, in this case literacy, which is so near and dear.
I love
Um
that. I've been to one
and
of these events. It is glamorous. It is stunning. It is beautiful. Chelsea puts a lot of work into this.
Thank you.
And she
She
glams
did
right up.
I something about me is if I have to be in charge, I am also gonna glam up. So I
Mhm.
had my friend do my makeup at 9:30 in the morning. I was in full glam for like 14 hours, but it's okay because then I was a little less stressed. And that makeup
Love
was
it.
bulletproof. So shout out Brinley Larson. We love her
Stunning.
work. Um, Dalen is actually she's not including a great story from last year.
But we're going straight for it. All
We are
right,
going
buckle up.
straight for it. So part of this gala that's so fun is we usually have a music art, like a country music artist, and then there's a golfer that does a Q&A. And last year was Jordan Davis. And I know from years of friendship with Dalen that she loves Jordan Davis. So I let her know the day of. I was like, hey, if you want to be here, if you need a mood boost, I got you. Drop her a pin. She's there shortly
Oh,
after.
my
Do tell it
dreams.
from your perspective.
My dreams came true. I literally, mind you, I am like 8 months pregnant. This is May of last year. I was due in June. I was so pregnant. And
But beautifully pregnant.
that's so kind. I put on this dress that probably shouldn't have been a pregnant dress. I like shimmied it over my belly. I put on heels. Like I was like, I am meeting my man. Both of us, Jordan and I, very happily married. I love that he sings about God, that he sings about his family, that he sings about his friends. Like I just love the message of his music. He's handsome, but like I really do love his music. So Chelsea calls me and I speed up to the Camus or whatever it was, and I get there and I'm sitting in the back as he's singing, literally tears running down my face, just beaming, mouthing the words, trying not to like make a scene. Then at the end, Chelsea says, "Do you want to meet him?" Oh, do I want it? Of course I want to meet him. And I'm like, don't be weird, don't be weird, don't be weird, don't be weird. You say all these things in your mind, and then you're walking up to this man that I've literally seen in concert 5 times. And I walk up to him, and Chelsea's standing there, and we're on either side of him. And I'm getting ready to take my picture. I'm like, hi, I really love you. Like, I've seen you like 5 times. He's like, oh, that's so nice. Like, it's so good to meet you. And I said, and I'm pregnant just like your wife. He said, that's great. I said, I think we're both doing June. And he was like, uh-huh. It was so weird. Then it gets worse. It gets worse. Chelsea, maybe you should say this part. I literally have my phone in my hand.
We're framing up to take a photo, right? And like Jordan's in the middle. So I am on, I can't remember which side, but like I go to put hand, like Jordan has hands behind our backs. I put hand behind back.
Very normal.
Dalen
all of this
like
so
realizes that she's holding her phone in the wrong hand and doesn't want it seen, rather than removing the hand that's in the back to like put the phone in that hand.
You think I was going to take my arm off of Jordan Davis?
Well, no, and frankly, it's valid. She like doubles down and is now like fully reaching around him in like a little bit of a squeeze to pass her phone hand to hand.
My 8-month pregnant belly is into the side of his body. I've completely turned sideways. I am bear hugging around his waist to switch my hand phone to the other side. And Chelsea goes, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We literally have a photo of me bear hugging Jordan Davis, and I'm like bent over because I couldn't like my belly is so big, my arms aren't that long, and he is just standing there like, who invited this woman? And it's fine.
He's so great.
He's so great.
We'll have to post the photo of that. It does exist.
Yeah.
It's somewhere on my camera roll. Oh, it's so funny.
Jordan,
and Jordan Davis is like the best. He is so nice and so kind. And I guarantee he hasn't given that moment a second thought. At least I hope he hasn't. But
I hope not.
Wow. Oh, I think he complimented my brother on his mullet too. So,
Nice
everybody
guy.
was thriving. Anyway,
Nice
so
guy.
that's the format is we have a musician.
crying?
This year was I am. It was so funny. And in the moment, it happened so fast and so chaotically, and I couldn't really do anything to help you. I was
high and dry.
I did leave you a little high and dry. You did get to party with my hairstylist as well, which is so fun. Basically, there was a couple of extra. I was like, I need some extra hands just in case. Who can I invite? And then I was like, who loves Jordan Davis? Dalen and Candace. And so Candace got to also come, my hairstylist extraordinaire, and she was having the time of her life.
She was. We both knew the words to every song.
Yeah. And I loved I was across the room, and I would just look over direct line of sight and see Dalen and Candace just like they are in the pit. They're in the pit, but 40 yards removed from the stage. And it's also a formal gala. So everybody's seated and they're just having the time of their lives. And it was so happy. I loved it. Anyway,
I haven't thanked you again. Best night of my life.
Yeah.
Thank you. Other than my children and my husband. But other than those, best night of my life.
That goes without saying. Outside of like the obvious, it's the best, like extracurricular night of your life. So that was the event that I had on Monday. And Charles Kelly from Lady A was a musician, and he was amazing. He was so good, so nice. Did like a bunch of covers that were fun. And then
Cute.
like he did Fishing in the Dark, which was so
Oh,
fun. And
I love
I know, like a total vibe. And he got off the stage and was dancing with Tony and Elena. Like it was just such a fun
cute.
time.
Voice like butter. Voice like butter.
Yes. Could
Mm.
sing the phone book and I'd be fine with it.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
think it's always cool to meet some of these people. Like you can tell a lot about how like the caliber and character of people and how they treat people that like they don't really need or benefit from long term. And they like everybody that we've had, we've been very spoiled, like has been so over the top gracious and kind and great to work with. So yeah, adding Charles Kelly to my lineup of favorite people. But that's what
He
I
is
did.
great.
And then I had Midnight McDonald's that really hit different to patch me through. Doesn't matter how
Mhm.
expensive a plate is full of food or a 3-course meal, it's always teeny tiny portions at events like that. So we need a Taco Bell or McDonald's chaser at midnight, which is such a dream combination for everything.
Such a dream. I
And
love
that
that.
brings us to here. Now here we are thriving this week
I
with
mean,
that
honestly, I'm
trip
impressed
down
that you
memory
have
lane for you.
yeah, I'm impressed that you are here and dressed and just doing you're doing it.
Well, that's why my hair's in a ponytail. So we are
So
minimally functional,
that's why we're
but
dressed in dry shampoo and a ponytail.
yeah, naturally.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. Should we get into some other really crucial news that dropped this week?
Crucial. Absolutely. Lead us out.
Um, the Bachelor cast breakdown or Bachelorette
Mhm.
cast.
Yes.
They released people or the photos in the fall, but then now we're getting a lot more personality and a lot more content. Have you done a
Yeah,
deep
tell
dive?
us. I have. I have. I'm
Okay.
just pulling up. I clicked out of it.
I
Now
need
I'm
to pull
back.
up the cast as well. What's fun is like we can really just stop after the first one alphabetically because it's my friend Aaron. And
What?
yes,
It's your
I am,
friend Aaron?
yes, Aaron, I am so excited for him to be on there. I think he's amazing, has the best personality, freaking hilarious. He once told me a
My
story about how he used to
God.
have a pet crocodile and it got out and they had to chase it, but they couldn't say that they were chasing a pet crocodile because it's illegal.
Well,
So
now the
I
world
just outed him
knows.
on the well, he'll probably tell that story at some point. Can't
Okay,
remember if it
what
was him or
source
his
are you
brother.
looking at him on? Are you on just on ABC?
I just clicked on an article at theindependent.com.
Mm,
Shameless plug, I guess.
yeah, I just
Um,
wanted to
but
make
they're
sure we're
listing
looking
them
at
in
the same
alphabetical
list here.
order. Okay. So they should pull them in regardless in the same. I'm clicking out of ads as we speak. But Aaron is so fun. From Utah, or at least lives in Utah now. And let's see. Total husband material, devoted member of the Mormon church. He's traveled all over, can't sleep past 7 in the morning. That's probably why we were never compatible. Just kidding. We never tried. He just invited me to play pickleball a couple times, and I was always out of town.
Great. How do you think it's
Um,
going to work with him being a devoted member of the church? How do you think that's going to play?
I
I'm
don't
interested to
know. I
see.
think I'm interested to see too, because I don't necessarily see him being a great fit for her, but I think he'll make great TV. I think he'll be friendly and cool. And yeah, I don't know that I see him being in the running, but maybe I'm totally wrong.
Okay. He has a beautiful smile.
He does have a beautiful smile. Great laugh
Beautiful
too.
smile.
Like
Oh, I love a
he,
good laugh.
anytime, so how did I meet him? I think just through mutual friends, but anytime I see him, it was always like a fever dream of like happy. He's so personable, so warm and engaging. And like I could sit and yap with him for forever. I missed many Sunday school classes because I chose to yap with Aaron instead of go to them. Oops.
Ugh, oops.
So he's great. I can't say enough good things about him.
Okay, Brad Ledford. Brad
He
Ledford
really,
actually came up on my Instagram algorithm. Kismet.
really organically.
Organically. I was like, is this dude going to be the next Bachelor? Like, what is he doing? Go ahead and click on that Instagram link at the bottom right there. Instagram.
Okay.
He has, there's a day, let's see. The one where it's like,
Let's see.
oh, POV, you're
Well, I think I just saw
working all
this on
day, but
my
then it's
algorithm
time
too,
to,
actually.
yes, but then it's time to go be the Bachelor or something. I mean, it has how many millions of views? This is crazy.
I mean, this photo that we're looking at, first of all, on this article, let me share with the class. Look at that. He knows exactly what he's doing with that stool.
Oh, yeah.
The
He's
biceps, triceps, everything, like,
They're like, "Go
also a
ahead and
great
take a
smile.
seat." He's like, no, I'll
Actually,
stand, thanks."
no, I will stand. Thank you for your consideration.
Okay,
Um,
Brad.
okay.
I mean,
And
Chelsea,
he has his private pilot's license.
he says,
Interesting.
"Lassoing for love" is the very first one. Hit me with that on a dating app bio for you, obviously.
Lassoing for love.
Huh?
It
When
hasn't
he's
given me the ick
not
yet, so I think.
on the ranch, he enjoys swing dancing, hanging out at the beach, and listening
Oh.
to Adele.
Do
I
we think
won't
he lied
sing.
about any portion of that?
I don't feel like he just pulled Adele out of his left
Well,
pocket.
but is
Like,
he
I don't
assuming that, like, that's what girls like? Well, you tell me, you think that Brad the California Cowboy is listening to somebody like you or someone like you? Full blood. Actually, I mean, I do.
I
So
do. I do. I think he's
that,
trying to show you that he's got a soft side too.
okay.
I wonder
Vulnerable.
what
I like
the
that.
entrepreneur side of that is.
I would also like to know. Maybe we'll find out.
He also thinks he would have been an incredible gladiator. I agree. Next.
No disputes.
Yeah, no disputes. Next is Brandon. Brandon looked a little bit, as I scroll down, I'm like, Brandon, are you
He's a
13?
single dad of 2 kids.
Oh gosh, I didn't even read that yet. And then I saw the tattoos and I was like, no, Brandon knows. Like, he's got a little bit of that, oh, he's a loan officer. I don't like that.
Why don't you like Loan Officer?
Well, you know what
What
I
do you
was
have?
thinking of? I was thinking of
I was
like
like, what do you have against
the
loan
loans
officers?
where you go and like you get those quick cash loans. I was where you like have these really high interest payments.
Oh,
He like
I mean,
does loans for
maybe,
homes.
but also he could just literally work for any bank and approve your mortgage. Like, what are you?
I'm like, he's rude. You're like, he's literally giving people their dreams. He's letting people own homes and cars.
How
Fine.
dare you?
He's a single dad whose world revolves around his amazing kids. Okay, I think that is great. I wonder how Taylor is going to feel about meshing families. Like, I wonder if that's going to be
That's a
exciting
lot
for
of
her or how
meshing.
she's going to feel about that. That's hard. That's
It's
hard. I think that
really
definitely
like 3
complicates things.
different, right? 3?
Oh, Chels,
What?
his all-time favorite movie is The Notebook. That's way worse than Adele.
That is. It's like when a guy told me. So I remember on a date, a guy asked me what my favorite movie of all time was. I responded immediately and said Miss Congeniality. And he said, same. Mine too. That's crazy. And I sat there and I was like, I don't think so. I don't think your favorite movie is Miss Congeniality. And then I like
Yeah.
quoted something and then like he like chuckled, but he didn't really know what I was saying. And I was like, yeah, for sure, no. I don't want to say that's what that's giving, saying that his favorite movie is The Notebook. But like if I'm over here trying to weave the F1 movie into every conversation, you mean to tell me that the F1 movie or Top Gun Maverick didn't have more of an effect on this 28-year-old male in South Dakota?
Amen. Amen. Maybe he watched it with
Or
his mom or his grandma or something, and there's like a
I hope there's a
thing.
sentimental connection.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's give it to him.
Okay.
We like him. He seems like a
Okay.
nice dad. He has a beautiful smile, very lush lips, like little. Seems like he got a little something something in there. Brandon,
He does.
little.
Tattoos, cool. I want to know
All
what they
right,
mean.
let's get through a couple more of these a little quicker. Tucks, beautiful eyes. Casey, why did you tuck your shirt in? That was weird. Look at that.
Yeah,
It's like
I
either
think that's
wear a
what's throwing
tighter
me off with the
shirt.
picture.
Yeah, and he's
I'm
wearing
also adding
gray
this
and
for
brown.
the class. I don't know
Yep,
if I should just
add
be
it.
flipping and turning the iPad, but that's what's happening. I'm
No, it's
Vanna Whiting
fine.
this.
Can't sleep without socks.
Um,
Weird. Love Steve Irwin. I love Steve Irwin. And his son.
And he has a son?
No, Steve
Oh.
Irwin's son.
Oh, I was like,
You know
wait,
that I
what?
love him. You know that I love Robert.
Yes, I think I forgot that Robert's name was Robert, and I thought that you were referring to Robert when you said Steve. Now I understand. Okay.
No.
3D printing.
He enjoys 3D printing. What are you 3D printing, guy?
How bad are the hobbies if that's what we're listing?
He's like, I got to get home to my 3D prints. Bless him. All right, Christopher Wood.
Questions.
Christopher's got a cardi on.
I like a cardigan.
He is very handsome. I love the braids.
He loves psychological thrillers and listening to music on vinyl. Quite the juxtaposition.
You know what? I bet he reads his psychological thrillers on paperback.
For sure. Absolutely,
and
he
guess
does.
what? You guys have all three of these things. All fun facts. Loves psychological thriller, looks good in a cowboy hat, and music on vinyl. You guys, all three things in common.
When am I wearing cowboy hats?
I don't know, but I just know you'd look good in one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, is this turning into who's a good contender for Taylor Frankie Paul? Or
I'm just saying all these men are single and he's only from California. So Christopher, if and when Taylor says no, give us a call.
Come to Utah.
Sorry.
Business owner.
Chelsea, I should ask you. You into Christopher here?
Yeah, I like Christopher.
All right, Christopher.
Yeah.
We're going to give him a...
All of them have
Clayton.
such white teeth.
Go down to Clayton. Clayton gave me a little bit of jump scare there. I'm sure he's got a great personality.
Well, I saw singer-songwriter and I was like, if he hasn't been on Broadway yet, I feel like he's giving me some Broadway-adjacent vibes. Like, cast him as a prince and I think he'd actually thrive.
He does look like he should be working at Disneyland.
But he looks
Sorry, was that rude?
nice.
He looks so nice.
He spent years writing love songs about a girl he hasn't met yet. That's tender.
Huh. I think we're ready
Okay.
to move on. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Conrad, love the name. Love the name
Also
Conrad.
love the name.
Yeah, definitely Conrad over Jeremy. Jeremy? All the pretty
Jeremy.
girls? What is it?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
And this summer I turned pretty. I was like, wait, where are we going with
name
this?
Nor the series correct.
We were
Team
fighting
Conrad.
for our lives with that one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a ton to say. He looks smart and he does have an MBA from Stanford and has a men's fertility business.
Tell me if this is a red flag. Has been to Stagecoach 12 times.
I don't love it.
Mm-mm.
I don't love it, but music connoisseur,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, Doug.
Doug with the bowling shirt.
Yeah, I was going to say Doug with the bowling shirt and like the hairy chest. Doug is very hairy, but like not in a gross way, like he's like a very manly hairy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I think.
He's got some bracelets on.
Avid surfer.
I don't like his Instagram handle. It's toned bone.
We can do better.
Yeah, that immediately gives me the ick.
Okay, Johnny La Rosa,
Ooh.
former pro baseball player.
I feel like
he's known
Johnny's
on TikTok
probably. Go ahead.
He's known on TikTok for viral dance moves.
Do you think he was with the Savannah Bananas?
I think he's supposed to be. I think I saw a promo or something that he was going to. Yeah, like either the Savannah Bananas or like the other team that's like named and part of that whole thing.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to say about Johnny. I think Johnny is far more attractive than what this picture is giving him. This is giving
I
like
think so,
high school
too.
senior photo or like JCPenney photo. But I feel like when Johnny stands up tall and puffs out that chest, I feel like Taylor's
I think
gonna look
Johnny in the
twice.
wild would wreck me. So,
Amen too for you. Okay, he's a great catch. Literally, former baseball player. These bios are giving. If you haven't read these, they're
so funny.
Giving. Describes himself as a hoarder with order. Cute.
Love
he
it.
makes a mean steak. So far, great. Josh Harward. Josh is from Provo. And guess what? Just like every boy in Provo, he's a sales manager. Probably tech sales.
He has kind eyes.
Oh, he does have kind eyes. Good stubble.
He
like I
does
like the
describe
amount of
himself
stubble.
as a Disney adult. So, take it or leave it.
Okay, but then the next one says he attends the Tulip Festival every year in Utah with his grandma.
That's wholesome. I think what will be fun is,
Points.
like, it's kind of like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives that you just don't really well, obviously, because Taylor's on that, but
Mhm.
all the things that are familiar and the references, I think that will make this really fun because it's like, yeah, we know what Aaron's been doing the past couple of years. This
I
guy's from Provo.
know.
So,
I
kind of
think
a
Josh
fun
is a one. I think he's too wholesome for Taylor. I think she's gonna chew him up and spit him out.
he's 28. Yeah, maybe.
Next
Oh,
is
she already
Kevin.
follows him on Instagram.
What? How do you know that?
So, it says that Paul already follows him on Instagram, which could hint that the two already knew each other before the show.
Also,
Interesting.
he uses the term single as a Pringle. I know someone else who uses that term
Wait, where did you see that? Who
in
uses
his
that?
bio. Paul, or not Paul, Josh.
Did he steal that from me?
Yep, for sure.
Trademark.
Trademark.
Uh,
Okay, next is Kevin. I feel like Kevin looks like he's been on this show before. Haven't we seen a
Kevin
million guys
also
that look
looks
like
like a
Kevin?
physical therapist. Yes.
Oh,
He
yeah,
looks
Kevin does.
he looks like his profession. He does look like if there was a template for who's been cast in maybe a secondary role on The Bachelor or Bachelorette, I think it would be Kevin, which actually fits the name Kevin, with all due
Exactly.
respect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Listening to he loves to cry while listening to Crash by Dave Matthews Band.
There's a story behind that. That can't be just he can't just cry because that's just a little weird.
That's a very specific thing that he referenced, and I can't wait for them to conjure up the story night one.
He is Cuban food and speaking Spanish with his family. That's sweet. That's sweet. Okay,
Okay.
Kevin, you're cute. We'll keep you, Kevin.
Okay.
Just, I think Kevin's
Lou?
gonna blend into the background. Lou, Lew, Lou Evans, Salt Lake City. Lou needed to work on his tan. His face looks very tan, but then he like unbuttoned a few buttons and his chest looks like it never sees the sun.
Listen, tricky
Who was the
times.
stylist? Like we
I
could have
don't
been like,
know.
Lou, I bet when his
He's
shirt was
six
buttoned up, he
eight.
looked like a professor.
Maybe. Loves brunching with the boys, a believer, and is 6'8".
He's a believer?
Does he give Justin Bieber vibes?
He once won a twerking competition in Thailand. Okay, Chelsea
Okay,
from
that's
Salt Lake
fun.
City, your neck of the woods. What do we think of Lou?
Honestly, the most interesting thing about him is that he won a twerking contest in Thailand. I think that's a
Yeah.
green flag.
Yeah. How do you feel about the fact that he doesn't use product in his hair?
I can tell.
Like, does he not have a
And
sister?
maybe no one's cooked there. How old is he? 32? Someone should have cooked there, but
Right? 6'8".
you know, he's just a boy.
Listen, when I first met Dylan, he wore like tribal patterned shirts that were like turquoise and they were too short on him. So listen, everybody has something like, I'm glad no one cooked there because then mama got to do it and I sealed the deal. So like, listen,
Yes.
that we all have a little,
We
it's
love
okay
a
to
blank
take on
canvas.
it's okay to take on a little bit of a challenge. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, Malik. Love the name Malik.
Is it Malik or Malik?
Tomato, tomato. What's this hand on his chest thing he's got going on here? Like, ooh, let me hold the door open for you.
I don't know, but I'm loving the color blocking that we're working with. The pale
Yeah, he
green.
looks great. Yeah, he
It's-
looks great.
Yes, it's a vibe.
His
Brooklyn,
beautiful
New
eyes.
York.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
executive.
he loves kids, and he can easily picture a future filled with school drop-offs, pickups, and family time.
Cutie
Cute.
boy. Would he move to Utah? Like, the contrast of Brooklyn, New York to Utah is pretty intense.
But I mean, he's a tech executive, so like Utah is a tech hub.
Yeah. Yep. I don't love that he likes Halloween.
I don't
Next
love that
is
either.
Marcus. Marcus looks tall. How tall is Marcus? Oh, we don't get his height. 28, little young. He's a creative director. What's that, Chelsea?
Interesting. So he's leading like creative marketing campaigns, visually, photos, videos, all that stuff, or like branding. So
Get
he's
ready to
and he's
slam
modeled.
dunk. Get ready to
Stars
slam
under-
dunk with Marcus.
Interesting.
He was attacked by a bird on a run. Worst fear. Unlocked.
That's happened to me. Not on a run, but I got attacked 3 times by a bird. Oh my gosh, this is a side story. Last year, I go to I go to Carmel with my friend Alora. And we go to this little cafe. It's so cute. So, so cute. And there's like this back little like terrace gazebo area. And I'm just like strolling to my seat out of nowhere. And my hair was in a ponytail like this. Out of nowhere, I get attacked by like this bird, this crow, like that tries to like sink, like in the proposal where it tries to swoop up and pick the
Yes.
dog and then the phone.
Yes.
That's like what it felt like it was trying to do to me. And it like got tangled in my hair and like kind of flap, 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 and then went away. And I'm just
What?
like,
What kind of bird was it? A
I don't
pigeon?
know. I don't know. I should know. It was
One,
black. Anyway,
terrifying.
terrifying. I turn and this like lady from the restaurant comes out and she's like, "Oh yeah, that bird does that a lot." And I was like, "Wait,
What?
what? Why isn't there a sign?"
Get their pellet gun out.
So then I go.
Don't do that.
put
I am
my
an
food
animal
down.
lover.
I had to run back in and then I run back out and it happened again. So then I'm
No.
like traumatized by this bird. I sit down and I watch every other person that walks out. But they all had dark hair. So apparently this bird has a preference. Watch this happen over and over again. So that happened like back to back. And then the next day I'm on like a bike ride. Same thing. A random bird swoops and like gets all
What?
flustered and like
Where
kind of
were you?
attacks me. Huh? I was
Where
in
were you?
Carmel,
Oh,
Monterey,
okay.
California.
Yeah, what's happening in Carmel? Also,
I don't know. The
don't
birds
these
are
birds know that you
frenzied.
donate to them? You have a literal donation that you cannot turn off.
That was
Like,
before.
You
They could
are
probably sense. They were like, you have negative energy and are not donating to the birds, the Audubon
The
Bird
birds.
Watching Society that I did just get an email from this morning. And I thought, I really need to cancel that still.
What is it,
So,
$25 a month?
$25 a month. I've given over $200 to save the birds.
This is a joke. I'm gonna start a bird thing so you can donate $25
So I can pay
to
you
mine.
$25
Yeah.
a month?
Yeah, and I'll like throw some bird seed on my lawn.
Well, now
okay.
they have an event calendar coming up, so maybe I'll go and see them in person for the
They're
podcast.
right out the window. The birds.
No, well, the people that are taking my money.
Yeah, you need to go tell them. How do I get you to stop taking the levy? Okay,
Okay, on to Matt.
Marcus.
Oh, wait.
Okay, sorry, you're right. We're on to Matt. Matt.
He does look like a real estate broker.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
He looks
would
a
see
little
that face on
uptight
a
for
park
me.
bench. Yeah.
Oh, on a park bench. Good point. He looks
You
a
know,
little
like-
uptight. I think he's the kind of guy that really wants to be fun, but he's like, oh no, I've got to have appointments and plan A through Z. He seems like that guy to me.
There's so many guys that are 6'8".
He's
used to be a
not
professional.
6'8".
That's what it says.
He looks like a short king.
No, he looks tall. I don't know if he looks.
He does?
Oh, and he's 43. I don't know if he looks.
Oh,
6'8"
he is a little bit
tall.
older. He's a little bit older. In a different life, he'd want to be a fashion photographer in Paris. That's interesting.
That is
Nothing suits a
interesting.
man like a suit. See, I'm telling you, he's a little bit too high strung. Also,
And
when
he
you're
has 3
43,
kids.
he has 3 kids. You're
Yeah.
really set in your own ways. So, I don't know.
Tricky.
Okay, next, Michael. Michael's very tan. Is Michael Italian?
He's
The nose is giving Italian.
Yeah, he's giving Italian a chiropractic healer.
What does that mean?
He could pop my back. I'd be fine with that.
He does look like he has nice hands. They don't give creepy at all.
What's the sign of creepy hands?
I think creepy hands are when they're A, too bony, like they're too bony, and then B, when the man like chews his nails so much that they look like little nubs. Creepy hands.
Yeah, that's valid.
Went on a
We can't
date
even
with a
see
guy
his
that had
nails.
no, you can see his thumbnail. But I went on a date with a guy that had nubby fingers, and I literally, it's the most icked out I've ever been. And I also went on a date with a guy who wore etnies, so like fingernails over etnies, super icked out.
Okay. Let's see. He was given a psychic reading that foresaw an opportunity that would bring attention and publicity to his life.
That screams not here for the right reasons. What are we doing?
It does. But he also has kind eyes and he smiles a lot because he has some of those little like smile lines.
Oh, yeah. How
Okay.
old is he? 36. I feel like, yeah, 36. Great
How
hair.
many
Love the
are
swoop.
there?
we're getting close to the end. Okay, next is Mike. Mike looks a little older, 36. Okay, loves a bonfire on the beach. Oh, he's an Aquaphor addict. Very well hydrated lips.
Okay.
You love that. You love a guy. I mean, when you're
We
dating,
love
you want a
hydration.
guy to have hydrated lips before you give him a
Good
smooch.
hygiene. Really, this is going to turn into like a smash or pass thing if we need to go through this faster. Smash.
Okay, next. Great.
Richard
Richard?
Vandewater?
Yeah, that sounds rich. See, Rich, where's he from? Oh, South Carolina. I feel like his parents are
He
disappointed.
likes a
He's a
motorcycle.
photographer. He didn't get a...
I'm either about to find love or become a meme, possibly both. I like that energy.
He loves hunting for shark teeth. Okay, smash or pass?
Smash, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Rod? Strozer? He's got a nose
Sure.
ring.
Pass.
I don't like, yeah. No
Well,
nose rings for
and
us.
he admits that it takes him a while to text back. That's a for the girls thing, not for the boys. The boys have to respond immediately. The girls can take a second.
Agreed. 100%. Ron with 2 N's. Why 2 N's, Ron?
The 2 N's, I think, is a pass for me. He has a
And it's not
9-month-old
his
beta
Lord
fish named
Farquaad haircut?
Finn. Yeah, that'll do it. That's
Yeah. Ron, you need a different haircut. He'd look great with like a buzz
now
head
I'm
even.
zooming
Like, give
in on
me
everybody's hands and their
Yeah.
nails.
his nail beds are a little long for my preference, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Um,
We're passing on
Shane,
Lord Farquaad.
smash. Yeah, we're passing, but we are smashing Shane.
Shane. Look at how
Shane.
good his nail beds are. Oh my gosh.
Shane, yes. Taylor's gonna
He's got-
love Shane.
I think
already
so
know
too. And
this.
look at that watch. Like, he doesn't have an Apple Watch on. Like,
It's so
a real
tasteful.
man wears a real watch. Take note,
And it's
boys.
not too flashy. I don't know where
28.
Stetson
Ooh, he's a
University
little young.
is.
He's a little young.
He doesn't
28.
give 28 though, but wow.
I don't know. His eyes look
Massive
pretty young.
Uno enthusiast.
Mm.
And he keeps a running note of the best breakfast burritos he's ever had. Wow. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. All right, Shane. We hear you. Okay, let's
Yes.
move on. Trenton, you're giving me weird vibes.
Well, now's a
he's
bad
a
time to
pro
tell you that he's a
athlete.
3-time Paralympics winner who specializes in long jump, and his right foot was amputated.
Gosh,
So,
I'm so sorry, Trenton.
You're gonna get
I'm
struck
so
down for that
sorry.
one.
I know. I think it's his goatee.
I think it is the goatee,
I think I would like him more
like
if he was
the
clean
handlebar connected
shaven. Yeah,
goatee
yeah.
situation.
Either we need to
If there was some
separate that.
separation,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
And maybe,
he has kind eyes too.
he does have kind eyes. I bet she'll like him.
Yeah,
he's gonna.
I think he's cute.
gonna. Oh
And he
wait,
has a
that's
good
it.
watch.
Did we do it? Is
We
that
did it. We implemented
Okay.
smash or pass, I can't communicate. Smash
got it.
or pass, and then we were done.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well-
I feel like you get a general sense of what we wanted. Okay, let's
Yeah.
really quickly just say who's going to be the villain. I think the villain is going to be, who did I think? I feel like Cowboy Brad.
Yeah,
Cowboy
I think
Brad.
Cowboy loves himself a lot, and that could be problematic. Another
think
villain
either
could be.
it could go either way. I think either Brad's going to be like this sweetheart boy that everybody loves, or he could be the villain. If he is a sweetheart boy, you are looking at our next Bachelor.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I actually like. They're not really giving villain. Maybe. Why do I think? I think Doug mostly because he looks like her ex.
Dakota.
Yeah.
Doug. Okay, bowling shirt Doug. I thought the bowling shirt kind of gave him a little bit of like.
Yeah, but I think I'm just
breathing room.
applying him as villain because of the similarities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think Kevin's too nice. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
feel. I don't know. What about Matt, the oldest guy in the room, age 43, the real estate broker, the one that's just like a little bit. I'm
I
telling
think he's gonna make it past like night one. It feels like I don't know.
Okay.
That's what the vibes are telling me.
Michael Baba, tan Italian guy. He
could go either
be
way.
trouble. Yeah.
He could be the best decision she's ever made or the worst. We don't really know.
Okay. I
Love
do
it.
feel like we gave a lot of really good insights. And if you're wondering, yes, we're going to be talking about The Bachelorette with Taylor. And also, we'll give like little quick recaps, but mostly just high level overview. This isn't a recap show, but we will definitely give our opinions. And when these men are kicked off, I will be in their DMs from YGNC's account asking them if they would like to next go on a date with Chelsea.
Wow, thank you so much for brokering my dating life.
You're
A
welcome.
dream. Um,
Honestly, I've been thinking about this next segment since we got off of our last podcast. Please, for heaven on earth, tell me, what is Chinese baddie algorithm?
Chinese baddie algorithm is so great. This was all spurred while I was in Japan, and frankly, I'm still on the algorithm. Let me read you the requirements. Hold on really quick. Let me pull it up. Um, okay, so we are 5 easy things to add to your routine as a Chinese baddie. We are drinking hot water and broth, especially first thing in the morning for digestive getting things going. We are wearing house slippers at home, never barefoot. Crucial. Short walk 10 to 15 minutes. Hold on. After every meal. Sorry, there's a talking head in front of the tips. I need her to get out of the way really quick. No sleeping with a fan on. I
What?
don't I already don't do that, so that's fine. I don't
Why
know
though?
why, it's very oddly specific, and never go to bed with now it's in the way. I'm doing a really bad job of recapping this. Anyway, there's something never go to bed, whatever. So never just go to bed.
Angry.
Stay awake always. No, but the thing that
Do not sleep.
really shook me, and this I'll do a dramatic reading of a TikTok that I sent to Dalen. I saw this while I was in Japan, and I don't know if this is going to hit the same, but it did really tickle my funny bone. So maybe it's a you have to be there. But this all centers on I just saw so many TikToks about women that were trying to drink hot water first thing in the morning. And the responses had me dying, and they were all American women. And so there was this girl that just posted like on TikTok, she did like a photographic slide telling her story. She said, "Ladies, I want to tell you that we are not all cut out to be Chinese. I tried the hot water first thing in the morning, and I have never been closer to meeting my maker. It is forever chiseled into my memory and my colon. I had my granddaughter, and we were going to run to the bank. But then I thought, hey, first, let me gulp down these 20 ounces of boiling water. And so I did. Immediate rumblings in the innermost bowel chambers. I forge on because I'm no quitter. I load the diaper bag, me, the baby, and we're off, and off we go. This entire time, my stomach is sending me brain signals to stay home. My large intestine is tapping on my brainstem, literally begging me to be heard. No, thank you. I'll be going to the bank. About 10 miles down the road, my stomach is popping and purring and sounding like Barry White. I decided, first of all, that's a great visual. I decided the best thing to do is to add an energy drink to the gallon of water that was so hot
No,
when I drank
not
it
the
that
energy
it's
drink.
the energy drink to the gallon of water that was so hot when I drank it that it's still boiling like Dante's Inferno in my gut. The energy drink was not, all caps, the solution. As a matter of fact, it compounded my problems exponentially. Suddenly, I began to sweat and shake a little. But I'll tell you what, I'm getting to that bank. So I keep driving and I keep sweating, and suddenly the pain in my stomach feels like there's an actual Chinese person in there trying to get out. I pressed on. I pulled into that bank drive-thru on 2 wheels. I rolled my window down to talk to the teller, and baby, I'm sweating, shaking, doubled over in pain, doing contraction breathing and openly weeping. I throw my, I throw my, this is not even that funny, but it's just tickling my funny bone. I throw my deposit into that drawer and start praying to the Chinese gods to just take me to that boiling water fountain in the sky because I can't go on. My poor baby in the This is just gonna be a straight laugh track. And
You
I'm
got
crying
it.
for the second time this episode. My poor baby in the back seat asking for some McDonald's, but there's no time for McDonald's because I'm in McTrouble. I'm flying that 30 minutes home, running lights, flipping off the cops, crying for my mama who's been gone for 7 years, bless her heart. My butt cheeks were clenched so tight, I could have made a
You got
made
it.
a penny back there if I had a little copper. I finally pull into the driveway, and let me tell you what, that poor baby didn't know what hit her. When I yanked that car door open, I swung her out of the car seat, through the door, kicked the gas for good measure, and ran into the bathroom. Terrible things happen in that room. Terrible, unspeakable things. I was reintroduced to, to baby food I had eaten in 1972. I cried, screamed, fainted, and came to rededicated my life to the Lord. It took a vow of celibacy before it was all over. Never again. We cannot all be Chinese. They're stronger than us.
That was incredible. That was incredible. We will also post that to our Instagram because it was so
Well,
funny.
I was speed reading it to get through because if I stopped, I was not making it. Just
It
like
was
that
so funny.
metaphorical
When you
make
sent it
trouble
to
that
me,
she was in.
oh, I laughed so hard.
to
Okay,
take a
so
deep
that's also
breath.
you got to drink that lemon water, the boiling water in the morning.
So if
So
that didn't tempt you to be on Chinese baddie TikTok and to drink boiling, scalding hot water, know that it is effective and it will clear you out if that is your
okay.
desired end goal.
I mean, they say you can
Yes.
do it with coffee, but apparently it's just
You
hot
just need
water.
hot water in a dream.
Okay. Hot water. Hot water in a dream. Perfect. Now we know.
I'm just doing breathing exercises over here trying to get through that. I did not have hot
You
water.
breathe through that.
It was
You
fine.
breathe through that. What
Um,
about this bestie friend lipo? What is this?
yeah. So one night I was scrolling and I saw these two besties that just full chin wrapped in all of the post surgery dressings, and they're like, "Come with us as we recover from Bestie lipo in Mexico." And they saw like
What?
this deal on chin lipo in Mexico. So her and her guy bestie went down to Mexico to this clinic. They went and got chin lipo on the same day, and they're just hitting the town in Mexico with their full bandage chin lipo. And it's oh my gosh, it was just
Did they
so
give you a
funny.
before and after?
Yeah, they gave me a before well, I haven't seen the full after yet because they were still like wrapped up, you know? So
Yeah.
it was very boots on the ground journalism reporting they like had surgery and were already TikToking. So
Wow.
anyway, it was
I
just
bet it's
it
gonna
brought
pay
up
for their.
the thoughts. Yeah, true. Smart. Work smarter, not harder. I was like, should we go and get a cosmetic procedure in Mexico together?
There's a few
And
I want, so I'd be willing.
their point was, listen, once you get past that initial surgery recovery, now it's sunny, it's warm, you can have chips and guac and like recover from lipo and style.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it did it move me? No. Did it conjure up some ideas? Yeah. Would I be concerned about a medical procedure in Mexico? Maybe. I don't know that that's the place that I would like to be put under general anesthesia.
I've heard things. I've heard things, and
I've heard enough.
it's not on my bingo card.
Yes. I don't
Depends
know
on the
what I
price.
liked
Maybe
to put
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what I liked for that to be on my algorithm. That's probably some more unpacking for me, but I did enjoy it and I watched all of their back videos and or their previous videos that they'd recorded and they were just so funny. Anyway,
Something that
um
I know came on my algorithm and I can't stop
mm,
watching it. I mean, obviously, I cannot shut up about it, so you've heard about it, but the Toupee Queen? Anybody? Everybody? Everybody should know about the Toupee Queen. I have no one in my life that needs a toupee, that has a toupee, anything. But she popped up on my feed one day and I cannot stop watching her. Like when she posts a video and doesn't give me the ending, I cannot sleep until she gives me the ending of what this man looks like with a toupee. She takes these men and they are prematurely balding, completely balding. A lot of them are like younger and she's like, let's help you. And then she fits them with a toupee and she shaves their heads in like a literal cul-de-sac. And then she'll like the glue. The glue onto the toupee. She spreads it out. It's like this weird, like therapy, like someone doing the sand garden. And then she literally folds it onto
ASMR.
their ASMR, thank you.
Yeah.
She folds it onto their heads and like lays it in this perfect spot. And then she like, so it's glued onto their head. And then she literally just starts styling it and styling it. And these men, Chelsea, they go from literal like 4 to 6s to 8s and 9s because of the hair, the confidence, the posture shift, the smile. I linked you to a video. I'd like you to go and watch that now, please. It's
Okay.
kind of this is a live feed for Chelsea. So this man, again, we'll put it on our Instagram. You can take a look for yourself. This man, I think, what would you rate him initially?
Well, hold on. I apparently have to log in because it's my first day on Earth or on this
Okay,
iPad.
that's fine.
Okay.
As
The
she does
suspense
that.
is killing me.
Okay, as she does that. I am kind of likening this as like, you know, when you're a girly and you have either short hair and you want long hair, or you have thin hair and you want thick hair, and you get those head of extensions that like makes you just feel like you have this gorgeous, luscious hair. Like that's what I'm kind of likening it to for these men with a toupee. Are you logged on? The people want to know.
Almost. It is doing multi-factor authentication.
Not now, Instagram. Anyway, I think as we watch this, and maybe your answer will change, would you date a man with a toupee?
I've never considered this question ever in my life. Oh, hold on. I'm almost in. I think I want to say I'd be fine with it. How long does it last?
Good question. It lasts, I believe, 6 to 8 weeks.
I have it. Hold on.
Yeah, I can
What is
hear
this
it.
music?
I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
I'm so
it's just going.
stressed.
Okay, what is that
But
music? Where are we at? Give us a play-by-play. What's happening?
She's gluing. Oh, we're
Okay, she's
shaving
gluing.
down around the
Uh-huh.
ears. She's
Uh-huh.
about to flop. Oh, he's
Okay.
smiling. He's nervous. It's a tussled toupee. She's styling. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
She just did like a little shaky shake thing on his head.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
it's glued
She's
on
so
there.
happy.
Tell me. That before and after?
He's so excited.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, smash.
Smash.
The
Yes.
experience. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, so tell me, would you date a man with a toupee? 6
don't
to
think
8
I'd have a
weeks, he
problem.
goes in, and it's kind of expensive, but that confidence, like he can't get a t-shirt and make him feel that good.
No, and at the end of the day, there's so many things that I do that make me feel better that who am I to stop somebody else from like doing their things to make them feel better, right? Like I get Botox, I've had lip filler, I have had extensions once upon a time, but I have not for 15 years. That's a different story. My hair was quite short. I do have a lot of hair, so I'm good in that category. I have to dye my hair every 6 weeks because of gray hairs, as we've established. So, like, there's so many things that I already do that who am I to be like, no, you can't do that. You don't get to, like, make yourself feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
No. And, like, the fake part of it, okay, well, all of us are a little fake. You dye your hair
Yeah.
at all, and sorry.
Like, let
So
the man have this one.
let him live, let him thrive. I do not care, and I would support anybody in that. I do
Love
think
that.
I would like to be told. Like, I don't know, I would
1,000%.
not that it's, like, any
How
weird.
do you broach that though? Just in case you have your hands running through my hair, it's not mine. Like, how do you like help the men out? Like, how do we give them this?
I
How
had
do we give them this pass?
Well, I don't know how they're going to well, like, okay, so how strong is the glue? How, like, can you wash it normally?
You just
Can you
watched
go
her.
Well, I know,
shake
but
it.
that's, like, immediately.
I
So what
think it does just start to peel. Like it once you get
Lift
to
up
that
a
like
little
6
bit?
to 8, yeah, it starts to lift a little bit, but not the top part. You're just like the sides, right? So it gets a little
Okay.
longer, it starts to peel like, and that's, I mean, my husband gets his haircut every 3 or 4 weeks. So like I think they have to go in and like get their hair cut, and like it's probably a lot of money, but I think it's not like it looks bad.
No, it doesn't look bad. It looks great. I think I would have more questions about the logistics. Like, can you go and cannonball into the water and swim and do all these different things? Or
I think
is
you
it,
can.
you're choosing hair over lifestyle?
No, I think a lot of them talk about going to the gym and stuff. One of the guys says, "Do I need to wear a sweatband?" And she says, "No, you don't need to wear a sweatband, right?"
I
But
need
like
to
your head
I can't wait to
does
spend a
sweat,
lot of time with the Toupee Queen on Instagram tonight.
as you should. As you should.
Yeah, that's going to be my research.
Okay, well, toupees are
And I'll
in.
resist
Just
the
in
urge to
case.
just like send her as a referral that would be the most toxic thing I could do. Next time a
Go.
man wrongs me, and if he has a bad hairline, I'm sending him the Toupee Queen.
As you should.
No context. I'm just sending her profile. Leaving it.
You're welcome. You need to just
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry to whoever may or may not receive that in the future.
You have been warned, though. You've been warned.
Cautionary tale. I love that. I'm gonna not cry over it, but maybe I will at some point.
There are a couple tearjerker ones on there if you get a deep dive. A man who was, like, fighting fires and lost his hair. Oh,
Oh,
I know. And it's, like, right before his wedding, so she, like, gives him a toupee for his wedding, and he cries, and you cry, and everybody cries.
oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
I know. I know. It's probably got the
Okay,
most views.
that hurts me and warms my heart at the same time. Um, okay, the last little algorithm mention, and we kind of talked about Wuthering Heights a few weeks ago before it came out, and I was undecided if I was going to go and see it or what my take would be. I saw it, and I'm still a little emotionally distraught from it.
Your words to me were, "It wrecked me."
Yes, I did. I was trying to softball how much it affected me by saying that, but no, another Alora mentioned, but I went to this movie with her. It was nighttime. It was the day after an event. She told me I couldn't go to it before the event because she's like, this will probably take you down and out. And she was right. She was very right. The I'd read half the book in high school, but I didn't finish it. I just knew there was a traumatic ending. So I was surprised. And then at the end, like I during the movie, while I'm watching it, I just have like singular strands of or like streams of tears going down my cheek. It was gentle, it was soft. Then I went to communicate when the credits started rolling, and I started like gasping for air, like gasping and like like the sobs were coming, and I just remember vividly turning to Alora and saying, "What if nobody loves me like that?"
Oh, sis.
I can
Someone's
laugh now because it's daytime hours and I'm not like distraught. But oh my gosh. And then I was like laughing and crying and all of it. And I could not get a grip. We had to sit. We watched all the credits roll. The lights came back on. Nobody else was in the movie theater. I'm like finally getting myself together. And then we drove in silence for a little bit while I came to terms with everything. And then you know what? My
Mhm.
algorithm immediately shifted to Jacob Elordi thirst traps, and for that I was grateful. It took me out of the pit of despair, and it said, "Here's this tall man with his slutty little earring, and this is going to
His
revive you."
slutty little earring. You know what? A
And
setback sets you up for a comeback. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you for that comeback.
yes, exactly. A metaphor for life.
Mhm.
I did really like it. It's quite dark. It is not really loving and adoring, even though I did just say that I would feared that nobody would ever love me like that. Actually, it's probably I probably don't want to be loved like that, but that's beside the point. It is very artistic for those that haven't seen it. And I told Dalen it's filmed almost like a horror movie, but with love undertones. And horror movie in the sense that, like, when you're watching a horror film, everything's a little unsettling. So they have ultra tight shots of things that aren't really relevant to the storyline, but that they cut into that are just like kind of unsettling. And you're like, oh, like I didn't need to see that like that up close. Not in like a sexual or crude way, just like a random it's like a bead of sweat rolling down like someone's arm. And it's like, I actually don't need to see their pores. So
Mm,
it's
mhm.
everything is just really like kind of garish and unsettling and harsh in the way that it's shot. And it's juxtaposed with like these vibrant colors and like incredible costuming. And all like it's quite the contrast is unsettling, the way it's shot is unsettling, the music and the score contributes. Like it really is very well done. Can't be compared to the book, but as a standalone, now I'm like, immediately after I thought, I don't need to see this again. And now I'm sitting here, I'm like, would it be weird if I just went by myself? Like, who would console me if I was even worse off in
You're
round
like,
two?
"Sir, excuse me, can I borrow your sleeve? Do you
I'm
have a
like,
handkerchief?"
can I borrow your sleeve? I'm just like taking 20 napkins in to just like prepare.
Oh, I
Oh,
haven't seen it. I do feel like it's one of those movies I'm gonna have to, like, emotionally gear myself up for.
yeah. You need it's less on the prep ahead, but you need some
Mhm,
downtime after. It's also not a
mhm.
middle of the day movie. You need to see it at night so you can just go to sleep. And it might affect your
Okay.
sleep, but it's fine. That's my professional opinion on how to navigate Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights. Okay, I had kind of put it off, but I'm like, "Okay, I might need to see it." I just can't decide, like, do I take Dylan? I don't think it's his jam. Would Dylan hate it?
I don't think he'd love
Sh
it.
Yeah.
I
I've
think
seen a lot of things that I didn't love though for him, so marriage, you know?
yeah, marriage. It is what it is,
Mhm.
allegedly. I don't think I don't know. He'd be like, "Well, why?" Like, the relationship is so toxic, he'd be like, "Why? Why though?" I don't
Yeah,
know.
I could see that.
And I don't know, so if it didn't have the artistic elements that I appreciated, like, it's a lot and I wouldn't care for it. I think they do a really good job of balancing out the plot with everything else surrounding it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it wouldn't be his first choice. I'll go see it with you again
Great.
at
I'm
some
like, "I'm
point.
picking you up. We're going." And then you're gonna
We
have
can
to
do
be
a live watch for the podcast. We won't show the footage of the actual movie. You will just watch us react.
Okay, wait, please hold. My my son's calling me.
Oh,
Hi, buddy.
Guess what?
What? You got a Roar ticket? Buddy, that's so cool.
Ticket because when I was today, I did such a good job of reading, and my reading has improved.
Buddy, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You deserve that Roar ticket, buddy. Good job. I'm sorry I didn't answer. I'm filming the podcast, but I am so proud of you. I can't wait to celebrate you tonight. We'll go get some ice cream or something, okay?
Okay,
Oh, thanks for calling me. I love you so much.
you.
Bye. Saving that forever. That was
the Roar
sweet.
ticket.
The Roar ticket.
And
He
he was
kind of
so
struggled.
excited and proud of himself.
I know. He's kind of struggled with reading, and it's been really hard to watch him struggle, and just like your mom heart, you know? And so when he gets things like that where it's like, I've improved and I get this accolade for just like doing my best, like, oh, there's nothing better. There's nothing better.
And props to you for the good self-talk. So good.
Doing my best one day at a time. I'm like, wow, could I handle that better? Or other times I'm
No,
like, yeah, I
well,
crushed
but
that.
no, I mean more that he knows how to or exemplify good self-talk. Like he was so excited about it and he was really proud of himself. Oh my
It was so
gosh.
great. We
Okay,
might
well
leave that
that's
in.
the
Who knows?
happiest note to wrap up all of these things. We went from Moody Broody Jacob Elordi, Chelsea sobbing in the movie theater to reading milestones.
The ledge man, the ledge man. Okay, well,
So
you
cute.
know the drill. We love you so much. We'll be here next week. I'm Dalen.
And I'm Chelsea.
Chat soon.